Howdy, I'm Margaret Connup, and this is my Monarch Butterfly project. The main objective of this project was originally to design a monarch butterfly garden, submit our design to appropriate A&M authorities, and to get it approved and build the garden on A&M's campus. However, when we were assigned groups and contacted our advisor, she realized we didn't have enough time to do the whole project. So she readjusted the project to make sure we were able to do it in the time allotted with this class. So our new overall objective was to research and design a monarch garden by creating a booklet. The booklet needed a title page, an aerial view of the garden design, and then a picture of a plant species with information regarding that species next to it. The information we needed to provide was a description of the plant and some care instructions along with it. Our short-term goals were to contact our project advisor, assign specific plants to the group members to research, and assign group members other tasks regarding the project that needed to be completed. The medium-term goals were to individually research different plant species that attracted monarch butterflies and compile all of our research into a shared document. The long-term goal was to create a design of the garden that will be most effective at attracting butterflies, and then compile all of our data about which plants will best contribute to our garden and create a booklet that includes a title page, aerial view of the garden design, a picture of each plant species used in the garden with information about it next to the picture. We had 7 group members. The other ones were Alexis, Dasha, Alexandra, Will, Caitlin, and Molly. We worked with the Merlin Lab of A&M, specifically with Samantha Liams, and the lab that we worked with used the migratory monarch butterfly to study animal migration, the role of circadian clocks in regulating animal physiology and behavior, and the evolution of animal clockwork. The activities for each group member was to basically just research a bunch of different plant species, and then we compiled all of these together and then figured out which ones would be most effective for a monarch butterfly garden. And then each group member was assigned specific pages of the booklet to complete, and then after that was complete, we emailed it to our project advisor. So now I'm going to show you the booklet we created. Some of the pages have a lot of information, so I'll read the names of the plants we made, and you can pause it and if there's not enough time for you to read all of it. So first up is our table of contents. And then here's the aerial view of our garden design. You can see the legend with the different type of plants and where they're going to be located in the garden. Next we have the common milkweed. We have a swamp milkweed, a butterfly milkweed. And the reason we have so many milkweeds is because that type of plant is what really attracts monarch butterflies. We have a butterfly bush, a meadow blazing star, a lantana. We have the yarrow species, passion vine, which is going to be at one end of the garden, zinnia flowers, which are really bright and are good at attracting monarch butterflies, and then Brazilian verbena. Our plans for the future would be to do what our original project was supposed to be before it got shortened. So we would submit the design to proper A&M authorities to get it approved, and we would stay in contact with them to see if they have any suggestions for improvement, or if for some reason it didn't get improved, we could change whatever we needed to make sure it got approved, and so we could build it. And then the next step would be to actually build the garden on the university campus and plant each flower during the designated season that they're supposed to be planted in. And then after we plant the garden, we can follow up with the progress of the garden every 3 months, so in 3, 6, 9, and 12 months, to see how well it's flourishing and improving, and we can see if we need to change anything, if we need to start fertilizing certain plants, replace any plants that aren't thriving with another plant that would thrive better. change the soil, and so on. And then the lab that we were paired with, the Merlin Lab of TAMU, they do a bunch of research, so they can actually use this garden to research monarch butterflies' migration, their circadian clock, and the evolution of their clockwork. And that's the end of my project.